"14 months ago I made a challenge for Brian's logic, and he didn't respond, so let's do it again. Brian's logic thinks he's an expert in navigation and try to use things related to navigation as proofs for flat Earth. One of them is astronomical navigation that he claims don't work on a globe, only on a flat Earth, which is of course nonsense, but it's many other things in navigation that proves we live on a globe. One of them are lighthouses. Last year I made the challenge for him, but he didn't respond. So I will make the same challenge once again. So let's start. As I mentioned before, lighthouses are flat Earth killers. The lighthouse on the image is from Norway. It's an island close to the island where I have my house in Norway. But it's not this lighthouse I chosen for the challenge. It's two lighthouses on Ireland closer to Brian's logic. Both lighthouses is quite close to Dublin, but I don't know exactly where on Ireland he lives, so if he thinks it's too far from him, I can choose lighthouses and locations closer to him. The first lighthouse is Bailey Lighthouse, and the second one is Wicklow Head Lighthouse. And on this map you see where they are located. It's 44 kilometers between them. So what is my challenge to Brian? First, he travels to Wicklow Head Lighthouse, and it have to be in the time of night when they have turned on the lighthouses, when you can see the light. It don't have to be completely dark, but it's no good if it's in the middle of the day. And then he first stop at the old lighthouse, film the lighthouse so we know where he is, and then he tries to find Bailey Lighthouse and film it for 2 minutes. And then he move on down towards the new lighthouse, and here you will see it's a track downwards to this plateau. I will zoom in on it here. And he do the same procedure. He filmed a bit around so we can verify where he is, and then he tries to film Bailey Lighthouse for 2 minutes. And of course I will pay him for petrol, €2 per 10 kilometers, and I will also give him €50 so he can get some food. To find the direction to the other lighthouse, he needs a compass. But how do he know that he sees the right lighthouse? If he managed to film the lighthouse, how do he know that it's the correct one, and how do we know that it's the correct one? It's quite easy, and I will explain. This is a chart of the coast outside Dublin, and let's look closer on Bailey Lighthouse. In the yellow circle you can read FLW15S, and there you have all information you need to recognize the light from the lighthouse. FL stands for flash, W stands for white, and 15S, 15 seconds. So this lighthouse flashes one time in white light every 15 seconds. And if we look at the other lighthouse, Wicklow Head Lighthouse, it says FL 3 W15S. So difference here is it's also a flash, but it flashes 3 times in white every 15 seconds. Every lighthouse in area have a unique character, so it's not possible to cheat on this if you are at any of those lighthouses and filming another lighthouse. You can't find another one that have the same signature in that area. And in the end of the description of the lighthouse on both of them you have 18 NM, and that stands for 18 nautical miles. So it means that the light from the lighthouse is visible on a distance of 18 nautical miles. So how is that value calculated? Let's look at Bailey Lighthouse. First value you need is height of light. In this case it's 41 meters. And if you look at the glass, in the middle you see the mirror that reflects the lights. Up to this point it's 41 meters. And for all of you that have made the curve calculations, you know that we are missing one value, and that's the observer height. When it comes to lighthouses and how long they reach, there is a standard value of 4.5 meters. 18 nautical miles are 33,336 meters. So then we have the 3 values we need, and let's put them into the advanced curve calculator by Walter Bislin. And of course I'm using standard refraction, and the result is 40.7 meters are hidden. Please note that this is the result for a quite small boat, where you only have your eye height 4.5 meters over the surface. If you are on a big container ship like this one, you will see the light much further. I'm quite sure that most of you watching this video can see that this is a flat earth killer, but I want Brian's logic to try to prove me wrong, and therefore I made this challenge. So Brian, I pay you for going to do these experiments. Do you dare? My prediction is that he will be capable of filming Bailey Lighthouse from the old lighthouse at the Wicklow, but not from the platform. So that was the challenge. I don't know where Brian lives on Ireland, and I don't know his situation. Therefore, I'm willing to pay for petrol, for food, so he can do this challenge. And if the location is not suitable for Brian, I will find one closer to him. Why do I do this challenge? Because I'm sure that I have the right analysis of this. If you're at a lower point at the lighthouse filming the other lighthouse, I'm sure that you will not see the light. But at a higher position at the old lighthouse, I'm sure that you will be capable of seeing the light. And what does that prove? That we live on a globe. But Brian, if you want to prove me wrong, why don't do this experiment? I don't want any money from you at all, and regardless the result, I will pay you. So, what are you waiting for? In my last live stream, I played a message from the soldiers in Ukraine about the drones. They had 4 of them left, the rest was shut down and 3 on the way from Sweden. Now they are sadly enough down to 2, but hopefully they will arrive the other 3 this week. So if you want to help me help Ukraine with drones, please use PayPal. Link in the description, and small sums also help. I hope you liked this video. If you did, hit subscribe, like, become a member, or just come back next time I'm showing a video. Have a nice day, or see you very soon. Bye.